Hi, I'm Eric Lempel, Vice President of Network Operations, here with a preview of NHL GameCenter on the PlayStation 3. NHL GameCenter is a brand new application available from the PlayStation Store. It's $9.99, but free for PlayStation Plus members. So there's a lot you can do with just the application alone, and if you want to stream live games to your PS3 or look at archive games, it will require another subscription from the NHL with different packages available as mentioned in the blog post. So when you first jump into the app, you'll see the most recent games going on in the NHL, you'll see the scores of those games and who's involved, and then there's a ton of stuff you can do with just the application alone. If I click on the triangle button, you'll see that I can jump into standings, and let's take a look at that. You can divide this up by division, conference, or league, so I'll take a look at division, and then these will give you the latest standings across the NHL for all of your favorite teams. I'll hit the triangle button again, and now I can look at individual player stats. You can even pick your favorites, but we'll do listed by team, and we'll scroll down here, and we'll look at the Avalanche. Then I can click on any player, and you can get stats dating way back for their entire career, in some cases even their college days. This is where I can look at the current season games. So you can stream current out-of-market games live, and in-market games will be available 48 hours after they air. So in the archive games section, you can click on this and you can look at games for the past full 2 seasons in the NHL and play any of those games back. And then the other thing we have are classic games, and this is a ton of games that are significant in NHL history dating back to the 1960s. So another great thing you can do while you're watching a game, you can bring up the time-lapse bar on the bottom and by hitting triangle, and you'll see all these little dots across the screen. These show you when significant things happen in the game, attempts to score, goals for each team. So there's even a quick summary of the events available, and you can bring that up by hitting the triangle button, scrolling down to select event, and when I go here, it'll give you a listing of each one of these events that was represented by one of those little dots on the time bar. And I can look at shots at goals and goals. So if I jump back out to the main screen, you can see the game is still playing in the background on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I was looking at the away feed, but depending on where you are, you might want to look at the home feed, which you know has a completely different perspective. And in addition to that, we have condensed games, which basically takes all of those significant events that were represented by the timeline earlier and just puts them there. And then beyond that, there's the highlight reel, which just shows you the highlight for that game. And these are available for many of the games throughout the application. So there's a look at NHL GameCenter on the PlayStation 3. This is downloaded from the PlayStation Store, and after you download it, it'll appear under the video icon. It's free for PlayStation Plus members and $9.99 for everyone else. If you're a hockey fan with a PlayStation 3, this is the ultimate experience.